right, Paul, with Everton, we've repeatedly been talking about the future of Jared Branthwaite. And Manchester United look to be very keen on Jared Branthwaite, as they were last summer. They also want to let Harry Maguire go. Do you think maybe some sort of swap deal might be worked out between the two clubs where, Harry Maguire plus some cash go the other way?
Listen, I could see Harry Maguire being the type of player that David Moyes likes, and that type of centre half, no nonsense centre half that would fit into the mould of what he was trying to do at Everton. But actually, do they let Jared Branthwaite go? I mean, we spoke about this last week. We spoke about it the week before, didn't we? Where are Everton with the PSR, FFP, etc. If they let Jared Branthwaite go, they may have an opportunity to strengthen their squad in other areas. If there's a situation where they could maybe let him go and bring in a player like Harry Maguire, then that might be an option for them. But for me, Jared Branthwaite stays for another year, at least another year or two, and he develops under David Moyes. Everton are a good club at the moment. Going to that new stadium, there's a draw there. There's an opportunity for something special to be at that club. I don't see him going this summer. I think he gives it another 12 months and then reassesses the situation. But if they do need to restructure, refinance, etc., Branthwaite goes, bring in Maguire. That's your problem solved by losing a player like Branthwaite.
And Pete, we know that, with Jared Branthwaite potentially leaving, there will be a replacement that has to come in, and they may go for a center back nonetheless. Coney de Winter is being mentioned as a potential center back for David Moyes' side this coming summer. Is that a deal you think Everton will try and get over the line?
Yeah, I think they will be in the market for a centre back. Whatever happens with Branthwaite, Michael Keane's out of contract in the summer and still no new agreement as yet with him. Obviously, they've got Jake O'Brien, who they signed last summer, who's slotted in at right back in recent weeks and done really well. He could come into centre back as well. So there is options there for David Moyes. But yeah, we're talking about De Winter there at Genoa. He's had a very good season in Serie A, broken into the Belgium national team as well. He ticks a lot of boxes for Everton. He's a young, imposing centre back, so we wouldn't have any problems with the physicality of the Premier League if he was to make that move. But he's 22. Obviously, he's a player with huge potential. So you're buying potential if Everton do firm up their interest in him. But I think there'll be a lot of sort of rival interest in De Winter as well. There's talk of interest from Inter Milan, Wolves, and some German clubs as well. So it won't be a straightforward deal for Everton to do. But yeah, he's a player that will sort of be on their radar, I'm sure, and he wouldn't be very expensive, I don't think either. Probably available for around 20 to 25 million pounds, I think, for him. I think Genoa would be happy to try and sell him on for a profit. They only signed him last summer from Juventus after a successful loan spell with the club. So I think they've got him for under 12 million. So if they could double their money on him, I'm sure it's something they would consider. But I'm sure Everton are doing their homework on a number of defenders just in case Branthwaite does leave. But like Paul, I do expect Branthwaite maybe to stay for another 12 months.